Hi, I am Gager on Two Wheels, and we are going to have some changes around here. Now, seriously, the changes are very simple. You might be aware or not that for editing I use Sony Vegas 13 and 12 and 11 and 9 and 8. So I've been using basically all of them. It's basically the same thing with a few extra tweaks here and there. But I have decided to give a good tryout to Adobe Premiere CS6, the Adobe Premiere Pro CS6 or something like that. Simply because, well, Vegas is not bad, but I get the feeling from what I've been seeing as editing and what I can see other people doing, that it seems to be somewhat limited. It seems to be a bit more open-ended, meaning it can be very powerful, but you have to create everything. However, Premiere seems to have already some nifty presets, so you spend less time creating the content because there's already presets that do the things you want, animations, etc. And that's an advantage. That streamlines the process and allows me to edit things a bit prettier. But first I have to learn how to do it. And so I'm going to have to do a few vlogs with that, a few other videos with that, edit some stuff so I can get proficient on it, and then start seriously editing. Because I have my workflow on Vegas. I do things relatively fast and efficiently on Vegas. On Premiere, not so much. Just cutting a clip in two and then adding a crossfade is a pain in Premiere, whether in Vegas is just select the clip, press S, and then drag one onto the other for 30 frames and that's done. So I need to learn all these little tricks. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's done differently and I don't know how to do it, so I have to learn it. And then I'll decide if it's better than Vegas or not. But for example, a really quick example, Vegas only shows letters, meaning the text I can put on screen somewhat like this. These are the presets. But on Premiere I have a load more presets, kinda like this. And so I am going, especially for the text, okay? Because I see people editing stuff, but really nicely indeed. And I'm going, why can't I do that? That's a lot of work. There's something I'm missing. And I'm getting to the point where I think that what's missing is actually the editor. Text, animation on the intro text, stuff like that. Which I can do in Vegas, but it takes a whole lot of time to do. So I'm going to give it a tryout. Let's see how that goes. Encoding wise, I want to see if it's faster encoding or not in Vegas, because Vegas takes quite a while to encode and doesn't use my graphics card to encode, at least my current one. The previous one it could do. The current one, which is more powerful, it can't use. Go figure. And it's kind of prone to crashing, although Premiere has crashed a few billion times just from opening a project on me, so there's something weird going on. So yeah, that's the changes. I'm going to see how that goes. Let's learn a new program, can't hurt. Oh, and another thing I read is that if you know Vegas, it's really fairly easy to jump onto Premiere, but the other way around is not quite as easy. I'm not really sure on that, but let's see. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so yeah, let's get into traffic. These emergency lights had an odd pattern to them, and whoopsie daisy. Now that I'm starting to filter and you will be bored, I am going to go. So, catch your rounds.